Welcome to Presidential Experience Live. I'm your host, Kanae Corder, National Certified Counselor and the world's #1 clinical hypnotherapist specializing in financial therapy and stress management. So glad you're here. Hey there, my Pros. Thanks for joining me. This is the live version of Presidential Experience, and we are uncut and unedited and all of that stuff. So we're kind of like the podcast. So silly. Why do I do this? I don't know why I'm so silly, but I'm so glad you're here. And today, what I want to talk about, I don't know if you noticed, but did you just hear the way I was breathing? Clear, right? So the other day, I talked about how my allergies have been bothering me, and I wanted to create an allergy relief and immune system booster. And so I woke up the other morning with it on my mind, like my beautiful mind was working, and I figured it out. Like, I don't know how I did it, but I did, because normally when I do these, like, my nose is so stuffy, and I was tired of taking like Claritin and Benadryl and anything else I can get my hands on, and even the herbal kind of healthy stuff, that they have out at those Whole Food Sprouts type stores. I just didn't want to take anything. I wanted to do something that was natural. So I thought I'd tell you about what I did. What do you think about that? Is that something you want to know? Hope so, because I'm gonna do it. So I woke up in the morning and I was trying to figure out what would help me boost my immune system and relieve my allergies, because boosting my immune system is super important to me. It's something that I do on a regular basis. So I have a morning routine, and my morning routine goes like this: appreciation. So as soon as I wake up, I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, like a whole bunch of times. And then and I do that like even while my eyes are still closed, like the moment I know I am awake. And then I do meditation. And meditation is 20 minutes. It's quiet. There's no, chimes. There's no music. There's just me and the quietness and whatever other sounds. And I kind of like just go inside, internal, and get lost in thought. And then let those thoughts go away and then just be. Yeah. And then I get out of meditation and I hydrate. So appreciation, meditation, hydration. I typically do lemon, parsley, and celery water. I can tell you the recipe later if you want to know it. Send me an email, podcast@presidentiallifestyle.com, or join the club because I talk about it in the club. So I do that hydration. And right now, so this gets to what I'm talking about. So right now, for my hydration, I was like, I want to do something that's immune boosting, because the lemon, parsley, and celery is like that cleanses your digestive system, and your digestive system and your endocrine system have been working overnight, just trying to get everything out and get it, whatever is waste, go to waste, and whatever is useful, use it. And so because it's been working, and your liver, I want to make sure my liver is clear, and all of that, my kidneys. And when you first wake up, you're dehydrated. Actually, that's why your urine is so yellow. And so I wanted to I always want to hydrate myself, but today or this week I've been like really focused on my immune system. So I put together ginger, elderberry, it was like a syrup, vitamin C, lemon, and I put a little vitamin B12 in there too, because I buy my vitamins and my minerals liquid a lot, because I don't really like to take pills. But the only pill I do take is, I used to take the magnesium pill, but now it's in my Swish. If you don't know what Swish is, I'll put that in the notes, in the show notes. But so now I put that in. So you can make it as a tea. You don't have to. You can make it as a cold drink too. The first day I drank it as a cold drink. Today I drink it as a tea. The only thing I would say is I don't know how all of those things warm up, like what happens when they warm up, which is why I don't really like to drink it warm. I know ginger is fine warm. I know vitamin C is fine warm. What I don't know is what happens with vitamin B12 when it's warm. And the elderberry seemed to be okay. Um, the lemon, of course, is fine warmed up, but just be careful because I am not a chef and I am not a chemist. What I am is somebody who listens to their body. What I am is a hypnotherapist. What I am is a healer. And because I am a healer, the universe sends me messages to tell me how to heal myself. And then what I do to heal myself, I pass on to you. And right now I plan to do that in my private club. And if you haven't heard me talk about it already, I started a private club, 16-week boot camp where we're going to boost our immune system, our bank account, and our love life. How does that sound? Does that sound good or good? Then if it sounds good to you, then you need to go ahead and click the link in the show notes below wherever you're listening to this episode. I put some notes in there and I put a link to a page where you can sign up and join me. The 16-week boot camp right now is super duper cheap. I think I put it at like $97. But in a couple of days, so depending on when you're listening to this, it's going to go up about $400. So right now it's $97. It's like an early access program. And then in a few days, it's going to end up being $497 because it's 16 weeks. So 16 weeks for only $97. That would be crazy. So I can't keep it at that price. That's just an early access program for those who jump in early in the next few days. After that, it's going to go up to $497 because it's 16 weeks. And man, some incredible things are going to happen in that 16 weeks. You're going to be a different person. It's transformational, life transformational, immune system transformational, bank account transformational, love life transformational. Yeah. I want us all to have great immune systems, great bank accounts, and great love lives. What do you want for yourself? Because, I wake up in the morning and I have this routine because life is so important to me. And I want to live the kind of life where I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. What do you want to live? What do you want? Now, you're probably wondering, how does this associate with mental health? Well, I'll tell you. When you are sick or ill or have a disease, it affects your mental health. Whether you know it or not, whether you realize it, when you are not at your best, when your health is suffering, so is your mental health. When your physical health is suffering, so is your mental health. When I worked in a psychiatric hospital, I would notice that people in the hospital were, when they were sick, their illnesses, their mental illnesses would get worse because if it does not feel good to be sick. Think about it. You could be on vacation at a beautiful place, and if you're sick, that place is not all that beautiful. Like, you can't even see the beauty in the place because all you can think about is, I wish I felt better. Wish I felt better. And how you take control over feeling better is to boost your immune system. Yeah, I know. Now, I talk really fast and I try to get a lot in 10 minutes. I hope you got something from this because maybe you're not interested in boosting your immune system. That was sarcastic. I don't know if you caught that, but I can't see why you wouldn't be. I can't see why you want to be sick or be vulnerable or not have control over your body, because the more control you have over your body, the more likely you are to be any disease, whether it's COVID-19, any flu or cold. Do you know that I have not gotten the flu since I was high school, college at the latest, but I can't even remember. It probably was like close to 30 years ago because I worked so hard on my immune system. And it's not hard anymore. That's why I want to teach it to you, because it's super simple. It's super simple for me now, and it might not be for you. But same thing with my love life. Like, my relationships, there's not an ex-boyfriend. In fact, you're going to hear from an ex-boyfriend of mine next week. It's not an ex-boyfriend that I can't go today and ask for something, or they wouldn't invite me to something they're doing because I am so good at relationships and I work really hard at them, but it's not hard anymore. It's super simple. It was hard in the beginning years ago. So you're probably thinking, if I'm so good at relationship, why are they exes? Yeah, that's a great question. They're exes not because we weren't both good at the relationship, but we had different ideas of prosperity or different ways that we saw the relationship going, but our relationships were good. Like we got it right as far as the relationship went. Now, whether that needed to be forever, obviously not. So it's not about doing things perfectly, it's about doing them well. And that even includes bank accounts. So yeah, and my bank account goes down. I'm an entrepreneur. It goes up and down, it fluctuates. But I always have a strategy, a plan to boost it back up. So I'm asking you if that's what you want for your life, for yourself. And if that is, then go ahead, click the link, join me in the club. I will see you there. More importantly, I'll see you tomorrow, right? We're going to be talking about finding purpose. How does that sound? Does that sound good or good? Great. I'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, my prosperos, have a prosperous day.